make sure you're thinking about, you know, sitting back. Yeah. Okay, so bring your hand out to first position. Remember remember it has to stay, the knuckles all have to stay relaxed. Soft palm, and remember that you're not going to touch right there.
Wait, touch where?
Here.
Oh, yeah.
This is not going to touch the side of the neck.
Does this look okay?
Pinky
It
straight.
doesn't look like it's going to be a perfect fourth.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so you have to get it just a little bit higher. Now, does that look relaxed? Or feel relaxed?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so now why don't you play perpetual motion? It's going to be really key for you to remember to snap your fingers up and down, because otherwise you're not going to get the good out of it, because you need to use your fingers the same speed that you would if you were playing a Paganini Caprice. Okay? It's just that you're putting time in between. I'm going to actually set the metronome this time. And I'll put on the offbeat. Thank you. Okay. Okay, good. Freeze for a second. Do you see where your bow is?
Yeah.
Okay, and it sounded all kind of skimmy and weak,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so anytime you're playing any exercise, including these, play forte, okay? Play with, because if you play kind of skimmy and just let your bow do whatever, it's like you're telling yourself in a way that this is just sort of a test. You're not doing it intentionally enough. So you have to, or deliberately, you have to really deliberately, doing it, like bowing deliberately will help this hand. Okay? So get it in length 2, there. Okay, so now that looks much better because you now don't have your pinky totally straightened out. And remember to try to snap the fingers down from the bass joints here. Snap, snap. And especially the pinky. Okay, freeze for a second. So just go back to the second finger and play bum, bum, bum. Freeze. Now play those 4 notes over again about 4 times. Keep this nice and relaxed here. Your pinky finger is kind of like the barometer that tells us, so if it's totally straight like this, good. That looks so much better. So freeze for a sec. So the other thing I would do is, this is not a natural position for your hand to play just short notes. It needs to be at the square. This is the square. So start a little bit, not right at the square, because then you're playing in the upper half, right? And I think you definitely have a tendency to play out here. So make yourself play here. You might as well do that in the right spot, and also think about the sound that you're getting. You want to get a good sound, so you want to be in your lane 2. That use only about this much bow. So your bow's going crooked. Okay, good. All right, now play the 3/4 exercise. So the bow stroke that I want is just play A and don't drop any other fingers. So maybe a little more play than that, but I'm trying to get that feel of the energy. So only about that much bow. So it's a short little martelé, very energetic stroke. Go on now, 2/4. Okay, now 1. So that means the 1 had been too low. Stop for a second. While you were playing your 2, and maybe the 3, the 1 had scooted itself down. So just really be aware of that this week, because then you're having to make a bigger space than you would have to, you know? Because again, the key is that measuring out the distance between here and here. That's the framework. Do you know about tetrachords? Tetrachords? Yeah, okay. So scales on the violin are made up of 2 tetrachords. It really works out perfectly. If you played like starting on 1, this would be the C pattern, or pattern number 3, right? So this is do 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 do, right? So that perfect fourth scales, major scales, are made up of 2 tetrachords that have that perfect fourth in them, right? So you know, that might help you think of the importance of that. Even though you're not playing in the C finger pattern, you're playing in the A, but the perfect fourth is there. Okay, stop for a second.
Yeah, that was...
Yeah, you'll have to think every time you get yourself set. And just know that sometimes you tend to make the 1 go too low, you know, and then... Okay, now go back and do the 3/4. Do about 4 of each. More energy in the bow. But did you see how the bow skidded sideways? Just before you start this exercise, just play a bunch of A's, getting the bow so it's grooved. Loud. Louder. Okay, yeah, do you think it's grooved? You know what I mean by groove? So it's going to do that same thing every time. Okay, now you can start. Okay, freeze for a second. I think when you tried to curve this, the first finger looked like it sort of scrunched backwards a little bit, and then when I felt it, it felt a little tight. Okay, so I saw that. So be looking at this finger in the mirror. Again, I can't feel it, and I can't hear your first finger, so I'm looking at it, noticing, oh, when you changed your pinky finger, this finger kind of scrunched back. Okay, now go on to the G sharp. Stanley, 4. Can you, so you're not lifting it nearly far enough. The pinky has to, yeah, there you go. Because you should know when you play really fast passage, you have to articulate it with your pinky dropping. Yeah. Okay, much better. Next. Keep this. Good. Okay, now open. Just drop only the 4, don't drop the other fingers. Right, the other fingers will kind of move downward. Don't try to hold them still at all, but just don't let them go all the way down. Okay, good. Now go back to the 1, 4, and again, don't drop the in-between fingers all the way down. Just let them kind of move downward. And check this knuckle right here. It feels tight. Can you relax it? There you go. Does that feel more relaxed? Look at how that looks, because again, I could tell by looking at it that it was tight. Okay, good. Okay, now play G sharp. Okay, good. Good. Okay, so that all looks very good.